Hey everyone, I'm Will, and I'm the events manager for Battle for Scotland. I'm here today to tell you about the amazing changes we're doing to Battle for Scotland Season 1. Our pilot season, Battle for Scotland Online, was an overwhelming success. We saw 441 players over 57 teams competing for their share in the £2,300 prize pool. We got a lot of feedback and a lot of constructive criticism, which we have been able to implement into our new season. I'm now going to pass it to Scott, who's going to tell you more about the tournament structure.
Hey everybody, I'm Scott, Head of Tournament Operations at Battle for Scotland. We're making a lot of changes to BFS in the upcoming academic year. I'm going to go over each change and the reason behind why we're making them. If you have any questions about the changes or anything to do with BFS, make sure to reach out to us through Discord or any of our social medias. The main change we're making is dividing BFS into two splits. The goal of running one longer tournament last year was to create more of a build up to the finals. Unfortunately, it ended up doing the opposite, dragging the event along, making it feel quite slow. So the Battle for Scotland Season 1 will feature two splits, autumn and spring. The autumn split will run from October 6th until November 28th. The spring split will run from February 2nd until March 27th. These shorter splits line up the university year as best as possible and will hopefully keep competition fresh and exciting. The format for each split will be Swiss into double elimination. Teams will be seeded for the beginning of the season and then we'll go on to play the teams with the same number of wins and losses as them. The top teams will then progress to the double elimination bracket where they will duke it out and crown this year's champion. This does lead to a change in how the prizing is going to work. For this year, the £2,300 prize pool is going to be split evenly between two splits, making it a £1,150 prize pool. £250 for each game apart from Rocket League, which will be £150. Due to the smaller prize per split, we'll now be paying out the top two highest placing teams instead of the top three. The next bigger change we're making is the schedule. Feedback from Rocket League players last year came back loud and clear. Friday nights are not for staying inside and playing esports. To make sure everyone gets their Friday nights to do as they please, we've reorganised the BFS schedule to keep Friday nights free. The schedule for the upcoming year is as follows. Valorant on Sunday, League of Legends on Monday, Overwatch 2 on Tuesday, Counter-Strike 2 on Wednesday, and Rocket League on Thursday. Despite the change, we've made sure that none of these days clash with NEO, NSE or Student Champs. We're also making a couple of changes based on feedback from players of specific games. Firstly, Rocket League will now be moving from one fixture per week to two. The games will be played consecutively on Thursday nights with a short break in between. We're also implementing rotating game modes and maps to Overwatch 2. This means that you're not going to play in the same exact order of games every week, mixing up the tournament a little bit. And now, back to Will.
Thanks, Scott. As you can see, we're implementing lots of changes into Battle for Scotland Season 1. We look forward to monitoring the impact of these changes, and we're always keeping an eye out for more opportunities to improve the event. If you have any feedback for how you would like to see BFS change in the future or grow, please don't hesitate to fill out the feedback form. Now, let's talk about the upcoming rule changes for BFS. To discuss rules for BFS, I'll hand it over to Will.
Hi everyone, I'm Will, Community Manager for Battle for Scotland. I'm here to talk about this year's rules changes. If you've taken a look at the BFS rulebook recently, you'll notice that it's now 6 separate rulebooks. One rulebook is the central rulebook which applies to all games, and the other 5 are each for the individual games that we're running. The biggest change that you'll notice that we've made to these is to the emergency protocols. This lays out what we do when a player can't make it, internet goes down, or any other issues that we might face. Having these be airtight means that when everything goes to hell, we still know what to do. We've clarified the rules around coaches and substitutes. Players must now be on the roster and noted as a participating player 24 hours before each game. Repeated failure to do so will result in penalties to the team. This year, we're going to be more strict on the rules, especially those regarding coaches leaving voice chat during the game, excluding Rocket League, and teams not turning up to play their tournament matches. Punishments are going to be a bit harsher going forward. This is to make sure that everyone gets a high quality of gameplay across all their games. To ensure that games run smoothly and a high quality of gameplay is maintained, we're reliant on the Battle for Scotland team to be online in voice chat every single night. To ensure competitive integrity and to maintain a high quality of game standards, we're reliant on the Battle for Scotland team to be online and available every single night. Last year, we opened up applications for game representatives. Now, this role isn't just sitting in Discord monitoring your games, it's also helping us improve your game, run new events, and grow Battle for Scotland as a whole. If that sounds like something that interests you, game representative applications are going to be opening again very soon. That's all from me for now. We're going to be going back to Will now to talk about all the work we've been doing on the out-of-game experience.
Thanks, Will. Make sure to keep your eyes out for the game representative applications if that's something that interests you. And if you have any questions about any of the rules in the updated rulebooks, don't hesitate to reach out. At Charge, we pride ourselves on our high-quality event production. We're always iterating and improving on our broadcasts and social media posts, searching for ways to make them better and introducing new content. For Battle for Scotland Season 1, we've done a lot of work to ensure the spectator experience for BFS is just as good as the playing experience. Last year, we released a pack of stream overlays for any players that want to stream their BFS games. This worked great, as both a way to promote BFS and to help newer streamers get set up. This year, we're expanding the overlay packs to include overlays for esports teams wanting to start their own broadcasts for their team's games. Additionally, we've improved the existing packs to have more scenes and more room for personalization. We've also updated the BFS website to add a bit more functionality and improve the looks. Head over to battleforscotland.com to see all the changes we've made. We're still actively working on this site, so keep your eyes peeled for new features, including adding fixtures, connections to our social media, and a feed to keep up to date with everything BFS related. We're also proud to announce the newest BFS broadcast. Starting on September the 30th, the Battle for Scotland weekly recap will go over all of the exciting moments from that week's games, highlighting some big plays, great players, and funny moments. The first episode of each split will be recorded in studio, featuring a number of guests from across Scottish esports. We're excited to bring you the weekly recap and hope you'll enjoy watching it as much as we will making it. Unfortunately, we haven't been able to secure a LAN final for this year's tournament. While it may have been technically possible, we don't want to deliver subpar events simply for the name of having a LAN final. We want to make sure that when we do decide to host a Battle for Scotland LAN final, it is one of the greatest events that everyone has ever attended. Last, but certainly not least, to mark the change from pilot season Battle for Scotland Online to Battle for Scotland Season 1, we felt a new logo and motto were in order. Here they are.
Big drop top and I'm rolling, and I told my girl I'ma be up till the morning, feeling like I'm 2-3 cause you know I'm zoning. Shawty got away.
That's all from us on the Battle for Scotland team. The signups for Battle for Scotland Season 1 open September 9th and the tournament starts October 6th. We hope to see as many of you there as possible. Good luck in your games, don't forget to have fun, and we hope you'll join us in Forging Legends.